Today we're going to take more problems on arithmetic sequence. In our previous video, we talked about our arithmetic sequence, and I told you what an arithmetic sequence is. And I'm going to say that again. Arithmetic sequence is a sequence in which each successive term increases or decreases by the same amount. Now today we want to see more problems. I want to open your eyes to things. Do you understand? Things we do in the real sense, solving a mathematical problem, generating questions from the sequence, that's what I want us to look at. So for instance, let's assume we have a sequence 4, 9, 14, 19, 24, and 29. Now, if you look at this sequence, I want to generate questions from this sequence. Now, I'm going to say, let's assume I want to use the second and the fifth term of the sequence. Let's say the second term, let me write the second term of the sequence is 9 and the fifth term is 24. Find the first and common difference. Find the first term and common difference. Alright, so let's do this quickly. Now we have the general formula Tn equals a plus bracket n minus 1 d. Now here we are given the second term. When n is 2, T2 is 9. When n is 5, T5 is 24. What that means is that when the term number is 2, the corresponding value is 9. When the term number is 5, the corresponding value is 24. Now I'm going to substitute n and Tn into this expression in order to find the first term and the common difference. So what I'm going to do, when T2, the corresponding value of n when n is 2 is 9, so I'm going to plug in 9 here, equal a plus bracket n is 2 minus 1 d. So here I have 9 equal a plus 1 d. So 9 equals a plus d. So this is equation 1. I'm going to do the same thing using the formula. I'm going to plug in when n is 5 by Tn, which is T5 is 24, so I'm going to plug in 24. So 24 equals a plus bracket 5 minus 1d. So 24 equals a plus 4d, equation 2. So I'm going to bring equation 1 and 2. So a plus d equals 9 in equation 1, from equation 1. A plus 4d equals 24 from equation 2. Now we have simultaneous equation. Now we're going to solve this by a method called elimination. Now the word eliminate, or the word elimination, means to get rid of something. Now we have two variables, a and d. We want to get rid of one of the variables. So in order to get rid of one of the variables, we must ensure that they are identical. For instance, if I have 5, if I want to get rid of 5, I'm going to subtract 5 from 5 and I will get 0. An easy way to get rid of 5. If I have a and I have another a, and you can see that they're identical. If I want to get rid of this 2, I'm going to subtract and it will give me 0. So that's what we do in elimination. Now, look at this equation. A in equation 1 and equation 2 are identical. So in order to get rid of a, I'm going to subtract. So a minus a is 0. D minus plus 4d will give me minus 3d equal. So 9 minus 24 will give me minus 15. So if I divide both sides by negative 3, so d cancel, 3 cancel 3, so d is minus is plus. 15 divided by 5 is 15 divided by 3 is 5. So d is equals to 5. We've gotten the common difference. Now we want to find the first term I'll use any of the equation. Just substitute the value of d in any of the expressions. So a plus b equals 9 if I'm using equation 1. When d is 5, I'm going to plug in 5 here. So a plus 5 equals 9. So a will be equals to 9 minus 5. So a equals 4. So here a is 4 when d is 5. Now I want us to go back to this question. Now I wanted to have an idea, an insight to what I just did. I tried to write down a sequence and I generate this question from this sequence. Now if you see the sequence, there's the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth term. So I picked the second and the third term. The second term gives 9. The fifth term gives 24. And then I said, let's try to find the common difference and the first term. Now, if you look at, we went through all this process. I solved the problem, and then if we go back to this, you can see that my first term is actually 4, which corresponds to this value. My common difference from my last video, I told you what the common difference is. The second term minus the first term, or the third term minus the second term. If you look at the sequence, 9 minus 4 is 5, 14 minus 9 is 5, 19 minus 14 is 5, 24 minus 19 is 5, 29 minus 25, 29 minus 24 is 5. So this is how to solve problems in arithmetic sequence. I think this will help you a lot. So thanks for watching my video. Always subscribe on my YouTube channel. God bless you.